guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a kind of different sort of video. I think people are calling these anti-hauls. The first time I ever saw an anti-haul was semi-recently, and it was on a channel called Kimberly Clark. I think that's what it is, Kimberly Clark. I've only seen this one video of hers, but anyway. But I thought it was an awesome idea, and since then I've seen other people doing these anti-hauls, so I feel like it's okay to like jump on that trend and I'm not like stealing her idea. I'm giving her credit. Is that close enough? I'll link her channel below. I'll go find Kimberly Clark and I'll link her below, because at least as far as I'm aware, that's where the idea came from. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but anyway, I think this is a really fascinating idea for a video. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of video, and let's just get started, you guys. Basically, the idea behind this kind of a video is, if a haul is where I show you all of the things that I bought, an anti-haul is where I show you all of the things that I'm not going to buy. I'm gonna put a little bit of a twist on it for my version of this anti-haul. I'm also going to show you some high-end products that I've purchased in the past and I'm not going to repurchase. So it's kind of like things that I'm not gonna buy, things that I'm not going to make the mistake of buying again. So let's get started. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and just sit tight to see what things I'm going to anti-haul today. This first one is gonna break a lot of hearts because I know a lot of people do love this product, but this is the Hourglass, what do they call this? Vanish Stick Foundation. I'm in the shade Alabaster, kinda. My beef with this formula is A, it is so very expensive, B, you get so little in here, and C, they do not have my shade. Not even close. Like, this is the closest, but it is still too yellow, way too yellow for my skin. Sad about this guy. I'll probably still use it. Like, maybe I could just like highlight with it, you know, or give it to somebody. I don't know, but I'm really sad because the formula is quite nice. However, the fact that it does not match my shade, the fact that there is so little product in here for so much money, I just can't. I can't do it. Especially when the Makeup Forever Stick Foundation is so amazing. You get a lot of product in here and they have a perfect match for my shade, so I'm gonna stick with this guy. So now I'm gonna get into the products that I don't have here to show you because they're the products that I am not going to buy. The first one is the Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit, or it's like Glow Kit Ultimate Glow. What is it called? Glow Kit Ultimate Glow. Yes, that's it. This one is a little bit newer and it is a limited edition product. And it's so beautiful. It looks so beautiful in the packaging, although I think the packaging itself seems kind of cheap, but it looks beautiful in the packaging. And so whenever I'm in Sephora, I always have to swatch it. And every time I swatch it, I am like immediately disappointed because it just, like, you try to swatch it and you think you're gonna like swirl your finger around it a couple times and get this glorious glow like a lot of highlighters give you when you swatch them, and that is just not the case. I swatched all 6 shades, which there's quite a range of shades in the palette, which I think is cool, but I swatched all 6 shades when I was in there the other day, and it's just no good. It's like a drugstore highlighter, but actually I think a lot of the drugstore highlighters are better. While I do appreciate that there's a range of shades in here, I also think that it's very impractical. I think that unless you're a makeup artist and going through and like doing a bunch of different people's makeup, you're not gonna use all of these shades. There are very deep shades, there are medium shades, and there are very light shades, and you're just not gonna use them all. Kind of a bummer, but you know, save yourself the 45 bucks and just go for something else. Go for the Makeup Forever highlighter, even the Becca highlighter. I love those both. They're beautiful, so I just feel like there's a whole lot of other options out there. Okay, the next couple are more along the lines of eyeshadows. Well, they are eyeshadows. The first one is this Visart or Visiart. Does anybody know how to actually pronounce this name properly? I feel like I want to call the company just so I can hear them pick up the phone and be like, Visart or like Visiart, how can I help you? You know what I mean? Do you guys ever do that? Because I totally do that. I'm so weird. So this Visart or Visiart palette is just some powder eyeshadows that I think they're really nice shades. I do think it's a good combination of shades. Some of their palettes are all matte, some of them have some shimmers in them. The quality is pretty good. I just feel like it's too expensive. $80 for an eyeshadow palette is just not gonna fly. I don't care if they are like solid gold. I just don't care. I'm not gonna pay $80 for an eyeshadow. I'm just not gonna do it. Unless it's for my kit and it's this magical professional thing that I can use on everybody and blah blah blah. I'm just not gonna do it, okay? I also, every time I go to Sephora and I swatch these, they're just not light years better than any other good eyeshadow formula. I feel like I much prefer the Makeup Geek formula, or at least in some cases they're comparable. In some cases I like them better. The Makeup Geek one's better, but I just don't think they're worth the money at all. Like, and that's not even like no shade, I just don't think that they're worth it. So, you know, you do you. If you have to have this Visart situation in your life, go for it. I'm not gonna say that it's a bad formula or anything like that, because it's definitely not. I would rather buy like 3 things at Sephora for $80 rather than spend $80 on one. I just can't. The next one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills single eyeshadows. Now you guys know that I really love their formula. I like their eyeshadow palettes a lot. Quite often I buy a palette when they come out with one, but their single eyeshadows I just think are overpriced. They are $12 a pan, and I think that's around what MAC are now. I think they lowered their prices, didn't they? Like in the last couple of years. So anyway, it's not like it's unheard of, but you are getting less product than, say, for example, Makeup Geek, which I think Makeup Geek is comparable in formula, if not better, and you get more product for the price, and the price is less to begin with. So I did a little value breakdown just because mostly my gripe with the Anastasia single eyeshadows is that they're overpriced. I think their formula is fine, but the Anastasia single eyeshadows are $12 each, and in each pan you get 0.059 ounces. That equals $239.39. So $239.39 an ounce, okay? So the Makeup Geek, their shadows are $6 to $10 depending on whether you get the regular formula or the foiled formula, and you're getting 0.064 ounces in each pan. So you're already getting more in each pan, and you're already paying less than you are for the Anastasia. But when you calculate that in terms of dollars per ounce, it's for the $6 eyeshadows, you're paying $93.75 an ounce, as opposed to $203 with Anastasia. And even the $10 pans, because you're getting more, you're actually only paying $156.25 per ounce, again, as compared to the $203. I just don't think they're worth the money. Just don't even go there. I mean, Anastasia has quite a few products that I think are really good. I love their brow range. I love their eyeshadow palettes, like I said. I think they even have a concealer that's pretty good. You know, like, it's not like I'm totally just trashing the brand in general. I just think their single eyeshadows are overpriced, and your money could be better spent elsewhere. Okay, the next item that I have to talk about is also from Sephora. It is the Estee Edit Gritty and Glow Magnetic Eye and Face Palettes. Now, you have to buy both of them together, and I find that so annoying that you can't just buy one or the other. I find that so annoying because, no! Like, I might have splurged for the face palette. I might have. The shadows, like, I think the shadow formula is really beautiful. It's really creamy and buttery and blendable and pigmented. I think it's really nice. I don't love the shade selection. I just don't think they're shades that I'm gonna use together or use very often. But I think the formula is really nice, but it's not to the point where I would buy it. So if I was gonna go in and maybe purchase the face palette, but I have to pay the extra to get the eye palette also, I'm just gonna resent the face palette, which is basically how I feel, if you can't tell. I just think that was a really dumb idea. Just make them separate, make them, like, you know, a little less expensive. I think together it's $58. So make it like 40 bucks for one, or like 35 or whatever. I think they would probably sell a lot more. I just don't think that it was a good marketing move or sales move to make you buy both of them together. Okay, this next product is actually a hair tool, hair product, hair thing, which is not something I typically talk about on my channel because, as you can tell, I'm not a hair expert at all. I don't blow dry my hair ever, so the prospect of ever buying this, even though something in me wants it, is just so ridiculous. This is the Dyson Supersonic hair dryer. This thing is like all kinds of amazing, all kinds of revolutionary, all kinds of technologically cutting edge, and I think if I was a millionaire and or had time to actually do my hair, I would probably buy this because I love the idea of this. I think it's so amazing. There are so many cool functionalities that this thing has, but $3.99 for a hairdryer is just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Let me know if you guys are gonna get this and or have this already, because I would be really curious just to know, like, if it's that good, like if you actually are a person who uses a hairdryer. I have a feeling that it is, because the gal demonstrated the, like, how it works to me and stuff in the store, and like, it's just incredible. Like, it's a really admirable piece of machinery. I just don't think that it's practical. So that is it for today for my anti-haul or high-end products that I will not be purchasing / repurchasing video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting and or helpful or anything valuable like that. If you guys did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check out the blog post as well, where I will list links to where you can find them if you do want to buy them, even though I'm not going to, because I know everybody has a little bit of a different experience when it comes to makeup. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!